in this courtroom. Negligent killings, reckless killings, intentional, depraved, indifference, murder. And then we got this, baby murder.
March 10, 2024. G's Schenectady campus. A mother placed her newborn baby girl in a wet drainage pipe, 8 feet deep, pitch black, freezing water at the bottom. Surveillance cameras captured what happened next. She stood there for 28 minutes, listening to her daughter cry, then walked away. The prosecutor said it clearly. She didn't just drop the baby in the hole. She stayed there for 28 minutes after, as Halo cried herself to death. And she did nothing. The judge called it what it was, baby murder. This is her sentencing.
Miss Nelson, you can cry all you want, but I know you're smart enough to know what you got coming in this case, right?
Yes.
I mean, we get all kinds of killings in this courthouse, in this courtroom. Negligent killings, reckless killings, intentional. There's no doubt about that. Jury came back with baby murder. So you're getting maxed in this case. There's no doubt about that. All right, this is not a tragic accident. Absolutely not. So I heard a lot of sorries. I didn't hear I'm sorry for murdering my baby. You'll be saying that one day. About 25 years, when you're before the parole board, I bet you'll be saying it then. Because you're going to want to get out. Sorry, remorseful, crying then too. I bet. Yeah, but just remember, they're gonna hear and read exactly what the jury heard in this case. And that's the way you murdered baby Halo. All right, that video and the pathologist's testimony describing, so we do know what happened. We do know what happened. All right, you put baby Halo in an 8-foot pitch black, freezing, water on the bottom, hole in the ground. And as the pathologist described, she froze to death from hypothermia. He described some victims of hypothermia. There's almost a period of peaceful acceptance, you know. Some even get undressed, go to sleep. But that's not what baby Halo did. She was absolutely terrified. All right, and she was crying. She was crying the whole time. Crying for you. And you were there. That's what the video showed. You were there. She knew it. So I don't, this ain't a left her. You waited. All right, up until the very end. That's why she died with her eyes open. Terrified, pitch black, waiting for you, keeping her eyes open. She never closed them. So, well, when it comes to that evidence, that testimony, $25 from now with parole, well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. First count, murder in the second degree. The court does impose an indeterminate minimum 25 to a maximum life period of imprisonment. Manslaughter in the second degree. The court imposes an indeterminate maximum 8 1/3 to 25. Is that
5 to 15, it's a man too.
5 to 15, indeterminate, man 2, not man 1. Murder in the second degree and the manslaughter count will run concurrent to one another. Endangering the welfare of a child, 1 year local. It's a Class A misdemeanor. It will automatically run concurrent and merge into the state sentences. And that is the sentence and judgment of the court, the PSI, which does recommend a sentence consistent with the court's sentence will be filed with the clerk. Defendant will be remanded back to the custody of the sheriff, turned over to docks, serve out her sentence according to law.
The judge sentenced Jasmine Nelson to 25 years to life in prison. He told her, "I heard a lot of sorries. I didn't hear I'm sorry for murdering my baby. You'll be saying that in 25 years when you want parole." Nelson will spend at least a quarter century behind bars before she's eligible for release. The surveillance video that showed her standing there for 28 minutes sealed her fate. This was not an accident. This was murder.